Hi, it's Darryl here, answering any questions you've got on net zero, carbon reduction, compliance with various standards, science-based targets, TCFD, ESG reporting, all that sort of merry stuff. I love getting your questions. We get a fair few through, and it just brightens the day up. So it's sort of a nice sort of interlude to my day. And today's question, Farah, is...
So here's an interesting one for today. Is it worth buying green energy? I hear it's a bit of a sham.
Bit of a sham?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, the answer is yes, it is worth buying green energy. And I think I might know what the question refers to in terms of the sham part. The problem is that when you buy green energy, most of the time, and depending on where you are in the world, you'll be buying solar, wind, maybe a bit of hydro. And that's all good, renewable, nice and super clean sort of stuff. Other times you're buying normal energy, for example, produced in a gas-run power station. There's still a lot of those, or coal in some cases, there's a lot of those. And what they do is they then buy in certificates from anywhere in the world. And some of them, let's just say some of them are well dodgy, okay? Now, you don't know whether your kilowatt hours that run your equipment are super green, come from wind, solar, hydro, or whether they're coal with just a sort of a dodgy certificate bought in to cover it, okay? We went into one client who we said, okay, well, let's sort of dig deeper in this. And we took all the paperwork, all the reference numbers, and we tried to trace back where exactly that power came from. And we got right back to the sort of, the senior help desk at the utility company, who basically, to cut a long story short, said, trust us, don't worry, it's all fine. And it's well dodgy, because there are some really, really dodgy sort of certificates out there, and you don't know. So that's why I think they say it's a bit of a sham. I got some sympathy with that. I think they need to tighten up on these regulations. You can, for example, get a renewable energy generation obligation, or a certificate, a green certificate, from wood pellets grown in Canada, okay, that they ship across here by a big smelly old sort of cargo ship, transport with trucks all the way to the power station, and then burn it in the power station. That's classed as a renewable energy source. And, it's not really what you got in mind. When you think about green energy, you don't think of that, the boat and the cutting down of the forest and stuff like that. So yes, you should. If you can, I would actually say to the supplier, look, what I really want is I want solar, or I want wind, or, hydro, nuclear, if you're that way inclined, and see what they say. As I say, last time I actually went deep dive into it, they couldn't help. They didn't want to help anyway. So, sound good?
Well, I'm wondering why nobody is regulating these certificates in the first place.
I think they are regulated, but I don't think they're regulated very well, and I wish they'd improve it. I mean, it'd be nice if you could actually trust the certificate. I'm not sure I fully trust the certificates. That's the issue there. And without sort of getting myself into too much trouble, it's probably not certificates generated in the UK that are the issue. It's when we buy in certificates from overseas, and maybe they're not as strict on the policing of those certificates as they should be. So so look, not every certificate's the same, etc., etc., etc. But at least you're doing the right thing. And if you ask for a certificate, backed up on wind, solar, then you're on the right lines. Okay?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. All right. Okay. So look, I hope that helped. If you've got any other questions, pop them through. Put them on the chat, put them on the email, put them on the comments to this video, however you want, not a problem at all. And if I can help, I will. See you next time.